Hello. This is gonna kind of be an off-the-rip kind of video because in Japan, it's Aida birthday. And in America, tomorrow will be her birthday, but of course I'm gonna celebrate both days. But I think I just want to talk about why it is exactly that I love her so much. To the point where, like, her username, like, my username is based off of her. Like, a lot of my online presence is attached to her. I'm, like, kind of known for being that one girl that loves Cure Heart. But I think it goes beyond just, oh, I really like this character. I think there's definitely that surface level of, I just enjoy her as a character. I think she's so, like, as much as people complain about her being like Mary Sue or whatever, I think that she's quite, just a very admirable character and a very interestingly written character. And, like, I'll be the first person to admit that sometimes things go her way just for the sake of it. But, like, I don't care because I just love her so much. But I think it would be interesting to just kind of talk about what exactly it is that makes her stand out to me in comparison to every other Precure. So, yeah. I think it would be a good place to start to just kind of talk about how I got into Precure. I watched Glitter Force in, I think, 2019? Maybe? 2017, maybe. I'm between 2017 to 2018. I don't fully remember. But that's when I got into Precure. I watched Glitter Force, and then of course you discover that, oh wait, this is not some random anime. This is like peak Precure. And so I kind of was just going down the line. I started watching Glitter Force Doki Doki, but, like, I'll be real, I didn't like it that much when I was younger. I just was like, it wasn't as good as Smile to me, or the original Glitter Force. I didn't connect with it as much, and I kind of thought it was like a tackier version. But then I got into Precure. I kind of joined the online community, and I made a lot of good friends. I started on Instagram, actually. I was an Instagram editor, and I think that, like, yeah, that's what really got me into just the Precure community. And so I had watched at that point Smile and Mohotsukai, and I think another series. I don't remember. If I can remember, I'll, like, put up the third one, because there was another one I watched before Doki Doki. But then I finally got around to Doki Doki my freshman year of high school. And I think it's important to specifically talk about that time in my life because when I had moved on to high school, I didn't go to the same high school as all of my friends. I had only, like, known two other people that I went to middle school with that were also going to the same high school as me. And so when I got to high school, I didn't really have any friends. I was just coming out of being in online school because I was doing online school during COVID, from the end of 7th grade and all of 8th grade. So my social skills really just deteriorated. I had no idea how to hold a conversation with anybody, and it wasn't a good time for me. I had very, very low self-esteem and low self-worth. I didn't feel like I deserved, really, to have any friends. It was difficult. I just didn't really know what to do with myself, and so that time period, I discovered, or I started watching Doki Doki Precure. And, I had heard the fandom consensus because, not to be annoying and, like, kind of sidetrack, but I think ever since I sort of, like, openly started loving Mana, everyone was like, wait, maybe she doesn't suck that much. But anyways, kind of before all of that, everyone would be like, don't like Mana, Mana's a Mary Sue, Cure Heart's a bad character, all that. But I mean, going into that, I kind of had that bias, I won't lie, but then the day I watched Doki Doki Precure, I remember so vividly this feeling I got of like, wow, this is who I want to be. Is in the first episode when she's running around helping everybody figure out whatever problems they have, and just everyone being like, Mana's the GOAT, like, in the funniest way. Like, she's so just locked in, like, she's so kind to everybody, she is so strong, she's so compassionate to even people that, you know, maybe don't deserve it, like, you know, the people that were, like, they were, like, trying to start a fight or something, in the first episode, and she was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, we don't have to, first of all, we don't have time for any of this, but also, you don't have to do any of this, but I admired that ability to kind of be that person that people can go to, or that person that everyone knows is going to have their back, or is going to be an inspiring figure. And so watching that first episode, I just knew that, like, oh my god, like, I love her. I love Aida Mana. I love what she stands for, and I want to be that. And it kind of took me a while to fully get there as a person. And even today, you know, I don't think I could ever live up to her. Like, Mana is perfect. there's nothing I could ever do to reach her level of integrity and kindness and power and strength and resilience and, like, unwavering love for everybody, and her ability to just see the good in everyone and want what's best for everyone. You know, even though it was kind of messy when she was like, you know what, I'm gonna be friends with Regina, knowing that Makoto doesn't really like her, but, like, it's fine, whatever. And honestly, it wasn't just her, it was everybody. Everyone was like, girl, what are you doing being friends with Regina? But honestly, like, I think her being able to, you know, be like, hey, I'm gonna give Regina a chance, but while also, like, she did respect her friends. She was like, hey, you know, we don't all have to hang out together, but I'm gonna be nice to this girl. I think that is such a admirable and a mature thing to do, especially because Regina had gone through so much. But anyways, I'm just reminiscing back on the series at this point, but I wanted to change as a person. I wasn't happy with who I was as a person. I felt that I just kind of was existing in my world, and I wasn't truly experiencing what it meant to be alive and what it meant to connect with other people. And seeing her and knowing that that was possible, you know, even though she's a fictional character, just having a figure that represented all of that for me changed my entire life. And it feels so dramatic to say, because, you know, she's just an anime character. She's some random anime girl. But that's just my truth of it. Like, that's how I see her. She's that much of a light in my life and that much of an inspiration to me of who I should be and how I should treat others and how I should show up for everyone that I care about. And, you know, I think in a lot of my situations now, because, you know, I if you want to call it falling in love, we'll call it falling in love. Not like that, but, you know, I had completely just become so obsessed with her for, like, I don't know how long. I think this was like 2022, maybe? 2021, 2022, I think, is when I watched this. But, you know, it's years after at this point. I was a freshman in high school. Now I'm in my second year of university. And she still just has such an impact on how I want to carry myself and who I want to be. And I think that having that inspiration and having, you know, almost a playbook to go back to of, like, you know, if I think about my morals in any given situation, and if I think about who is it that I truly want to be, what type of person, how do I want to show up in this world, I see her and I instantly know, like, this is it. This is the blueprint. This is the model of what I believe in and what I think the world should believe in. And so, you know, my username being I Heart Aida, and everything I, you know, talk about, like, referencing her or me bringing her up a lot, isn't just because, oh, I love her, you know, she's a great character. It's not just that. It's that she's fundamentally changed who I am and influences who I am on a day-to-day basis, and I think I'd be remiss if I never gave her credit for any of how I feel. And so, since it's her birthday today and tomorrow, I'm gonna celebrate, and it's gonna be great. And yeah, that's sort of why I love Cure Heart, Aida Mana, that much. I'm a little bit insane about her, but that's okay. Like, she's very important to me, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So, yeah. Happy birthday to Cure Heart, aka Aida Mana, or Glitter Heart / Maya. What's her name? Maya Aida in the Glitter Force version. Maybe I should go watch Glitter Force and like compare the two, because I know they cut a bunch of episodes. But anyways, happy birthday to my one and only Aida Mana. I love her dearly. And yeah.